Yo guys, Codelife here. So in today's video guys, I'm going to be explaining why Bugha has gone ahead and done one of the craziest sensitivity changes I've seen in a very long time. That's right guys, Bugha has went ahead and he's doubled his Mouse DPI and nearly tripled his overall X and Y sensitivities. Which I'll be honest right here guys, this change has literally turned him into some sort of out of world AI. Like I'm not even trolling either, just check out this clip of him building on his new Sens and DPI.
How does it work? If we're streaming, we get host and team? I mean, you make the rules, so...
My rules are we get team 2 and host, and a 4-point lead.
And yeah, as you all see right there, Bugha legit looked like some sort of robot. Like, I'm sorry, right, but that's the most insane, inhuman building I've ever seen before. Like, he's so insane on this new Sens, it's not even funny. But yeah, guys, I'll start this video off with firstly showing you all his new sensitivity and his new DPI. And then we'll move on and I'll explain why he's made all of these changes in the first place. It's also really important that all of you guys do stick around until that bit of the video, as in that little bit, Bugha actually recommended that you all do what he did and you go ahead and switch to a high sensitivity. Trust me, you'll all want to see what he says, as he mentions one huge benefit that switching to a high sense gives you. More on that later though. For now though guys, before we do go ahead and start this video off, I want to say quickly, if this video does help you out or if you do enjoy it, then be sure to drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and use Codelife or code Bugha in the Fortnite item shop. By using one of our codes guys, when you do go ahead and purchase a skin, that would help us out a ton and it really would be appreciated. So if you do go ahead and do that, thank you all so much, it really does help out. Now though, let's begin, and I'll start this video off with showing you guys his new sensitivities and his DPI. Starting off with his sensitivity first. So for Bugha's new Sens, he went from previously playing on X and Y on 12.5% to playing now on 15%. For his other sensitivities, like his targeting sense and scope sense, those haven't changed at all. His ADS sense is still on 30.4% and his scope sense is still on 39.4%. In regards to his DPI though, that has had a pretty big change, as Bugha has now went ahead guys and he's full on doubled it. He went from previously playing on 400 DPI to now playing on 800 DPI. Now I know that some of you are thinking, like looking at these sensitivities and these DPI changes, you're probably thinking these aren't as big as you're making them out to be. But guys, trust me on this one, this is a massive change, and to prove just how massive it really is, let me quickly whip out my sensitivity bracket. If you've never seen my sensitivity bracket before guys, you are all missing out, like straight up, because this right here, this is the decider whether or not a sensitivity is either low and slow or high and fast. The way I'm able to figure this out is because I use a EDPI calculation to work out how fast or slow a sense is. So if we go ahead and take Bugha's EDPI for his new sense, which by the way, this equals to be 120 EDPI, you can see here that that falls under a very high sense. If we go ahead and take a look at his old sense, which that by the way, that works out to be 50 EDPI, you can see here that that one falls under a low sense. So yeah, overall, he went from playing on a very low sensitivity to now playing on a very high one. Like that just proves right there guys, I wasn't joking about him nearly tripling his overall sensitivity. Like you have to admit, that is a very fair increase. Also, while we are looking at this sort of sensitivity bracket I've got going on here, if you guys are curious of what your sensitivity falls under, then feel free guys to use my sense bracket. All you need to do is simply work out your EDPI by timesing your game sense, like your X and Y sense, by your mouse DPI. And then with that value, like whatever your EDPI is, just match it up to this bracket and you'll see where you fall under. Once you do this, let me know in the comments section below, as I'd love to know. Back to Bugha though guys, for those curious if Bugha even likes this new high sense or not, and if he is going to stick with it in the future, I want to answer that guys by saying he absolutely loves it. Like he enjoys it that much, he legit said that he thinks it makes his pumps hit harder. Just check out this clip of what he said.
Bro, high sense is the sense for hitting high pumps. I don't know how to explain it. You just always hit harder pumps.
And yeah guys, as you heard right there, high sense really does make your pumps hit better. And I'll be honest, after hearing that from Bugha, it kind of does make me want to switch to a high sense. Like I'm not even trolling, after seeing all these clips of him playing on this sense guys, it looks insane. Moving on though, let me now tell you why he's actually decided to make this switch to a high sense in the first place. So, the reason for this switch is literally because Bugha wanted to be faster. I know that sounds like the most basic and like sort of like I'm joking response, but I'm not, guys. This is actually what he said in his own words. Just take a listen.
Why is your sense so high all of a sudden? Because bro, it just showed me during like the solos and shit, like, I don't know, man. My sense just felt so weird. Not my sense, but like when I was taking fights, I felt so slow. Like I didn't know what to do.
And yeah, as you all heard right there, I'm guessing this old sense that he was on was really just too slow and low for him, which we did sort of see already from my bracket that it most definitely was. Now though, since he has upped his sensitivity by a fair amount, like nearly tripled it, you can see here, again from my bracket, it is now very, very fast. Aside from that reason alone though, guys, like him just wanting to have a faster sensitivity, I do believe there is a couple more reasons why Bugha did this, and I think they're relating to his DPI. In my opinion, guys, I think that the reason why Bugha decided to double his DPI this time round instead of just increasing his X and Y values is because of the two bonus advantages that doubling your DPI has. If you didn't already, the first one is faster inventory management. The way this works is Fortnite uses your Mouse DPI sensitivity as an input for how fast you're able to organize your in-game inventory. So the faster DPI you do have, the faster this is going to be in-game. So with that being the case, now that Bugha's essentially doubled this sensitivity, he's able to move his weapons around in his inventory 2 times faster than he could before. Which, if you take a look at the background gameplay here, you can see that on 400 DPI, that's a lot slower and less efficient than it is on 800 DPI. And next up, we've got the second advantage. It makes navigating the in-game settings tabs and the tournament tab much, much faster. Again, this one's very similar to the inventory one because the Fortnite menu, it literally uses the exact same system. It pretty much does the same thing and it takes your Mouse DPI sensitivity as an input. So say if you like Bugha and you go ahead and double this value, like your DPI, it makes it so you're able to navigate the menu twice as fast as you could before. I'll admit for this one, guys, this advantage isn't the most needed, but it definitely can make the menu navigation much more efficient and more quicker in general, which to be honest, this can be quite helpful if you are checking maybe replays or VOD reviews or just generally navigating around the menu. It's pretty handy. And yeah guys, that's pretty much it. That's why Bugha has increased his X and Y sensitivity and has also doubled his Mouse DPI. If you guys did enjoy this video or if you did find it helpful in any way, then be sure to drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and use Codelife or code Bugha in the Fortnite item shop. And yeah guys, that's all I've got for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all have a great day. Peace.